Hi guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to Hearts of Iron number 4. We're going to be playing here with the Battle of the Bosporus, but we're going to carry on with Germany. Alright. So where do we leave off? Now, we've of course moved all of our armies around. We are currently still working here, of course, on reasserting the eastern claims. Imports. Are we doing any imports? Yes, we are doing imports of tungsten, as you can see. We're getting that from Sweden. We're getting some rubber from Great Britain. Great Britain, of course, is our ally within the Axis. So great. In terms of other spies, I've only got 3 spies, to be honest, here. And they're doing a decent job, I would have to say. Some of our diplomatic actions cannot progress at the moment because of the fact that we have got a negative number of political points. But we do have a nice positive uptake on some of the things there. So let's keep that up now. Let's get the clock running again. Now I was moving some of my armies around. So if I look at my infantry strike here, they're of course guarding the southern borders here. But if I look at my armies here, we've basically taken ownership here of the Netherlands, as you can see. Where did I send these armies to? I'm sending them down here because I actually want to basically start using them in the African battles. So before I do that, let's actually set this to, of course, do some landings. Okay, improved relationship with the Monaco. Were cancelled. Yes, okay, they were cancelled. That's fine. Belgium has capitulated. Great. Gave us some equipment, not a lot. Nice to see that. So Belgium is now part of our terrain here, I would have to say. Now, what we're going to do here with these armies... Okay, my paratroopers are here. The SS Corps is over there, it looks like. And the SS is going to basically reinforce the border with the Netherlands. So we got these armies engaged here. Luxembourg is still surrounded. That's the southern border of the Netherlands. That's the other border. Let's double checking where all of these are. That's good. Perfect. Nice. We of course have got various different bits here revealed already, and we're basically working on the Saudi Arabian keys at the moment. Saudi Arabia, I'm not quite sure why, but I thought that'd be a nice prime target to go for. Iraq, of course, is a nice one to go for as well. Plus, of course, if we can do something with Turkey, that'd be amazing. Yeah, I need to get out of that negative territory here first. And as you can see, we're getting a positive 2.78 per day. So within like 10 days or so, we should be out of this little bit of a quagmire we're in at the moment. In terms of construction, we're working on some more factories here, as you can see. We're working on some refineries here as well, as you can see. And to be honest, I actually should really push all of these up here. Landers, we can of course repair that relatively quickly. And we do face, as you can see, significant issues here with, of course, the enemy trying to do us one over. Anyways, what are we going to do next? Well, as you can see, we see that the British have got medium issues there. That's low, that is low, so that's fine. Hungary's got a nice size. They unfortunately don't have any coastal line here, which is a bit of a pity. These guys here, are they one of my vassals? Yes. Reichskanzleriat. Reichskommissariat, I should say. Anyways. Southern China is seeing an invasion happening by the Japanese, it looks like. Really? Okay. So be it. Japanese are also fighting here against or alongside the French, it looks like. Interesting. So Free France has got a nice bit of terrain there. Free France is operating here still. Looks like they are losing that bit of terrain, which is fine. Free France is down here as well. Portugal is down here. Is Portugal one of my allies now? I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, so we're working on that. I can of course offer docking rights. Ask for docking rights. I thought we had docking rights already. Okay. Ah, okay. So, interesting. So these guys are in a non-aggression pact there, it looks like. Interesting that there's a claim on there already. So, can I ask for access? I cannot for some reason, interestingly enough. Again, that is the wrong kind of government they got there. Yeah, we'll be able to work on improving our relationships with these guys later on. Once we have done that sufficiently, I should hopefully be able to, of course, get a bit of a license with them. Anyways, let's have a brief look at our fleets here. Ah, sorry, I thought I had all the fleets here. So that one is operating in the assigned area, perfectly nice to see that. Good. It might be interesting to maybe start merging a couple of these into bigger groups. Okay. I just want to make sure we got enough stuff operating there. Look at my research here. The next one is 98 days. That's the Focke-Wulf 190. That's going to be another 30 days here. All right, perfect. So let's have another look here. What were we going to do here with our armies that we basically are just moving down here? So I'm moving my armies to here. Actually, they're almost complete in terms of their move. Okay. I don't necessarily need to have all of them assigned, do I? How many are assigned? There's 40 transport for 4 divisions. And it's going to take 70 days. Now, I don't need to have all of them, like I said.
Ihre Befehle? Bereit.
Particularly if I remove these, that should be fine.
Achtung. Befehle?
Okay, so that's now 6 divisions only. That should be more achievable. And that's only 42 days. So whenever I'm ready, I will basically execute that. Okay, and then of course this one here is located over here at the moment. We're going to basically do an invasion from here. Sorry, I said from here.
Befehle?
I'm going to do a naval invasion from here into cool. Now again, I've got how many units assigned to there at the moment? I would really say that's probably a bit too much, whatever the number is. Yeah, 4 divisions. Okay, that should be manageable. 28 days, perfect. Right, so enemies, Mexico. Ooh, interesting. So we're going to be able to fight Mexico. That's quite nice to see. And that here is Guatemala. Sorry, is that Guatemala? Yeah, really?
Bereit.
Ooh, that's interesting, isn't it?
Ihre Befehle.
So, these units here.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Zuhören.
Hold on. So if I select all
Ihre
of these
Befehle.
here,
Ausrücken.
let's make sure I move all of
Zuhören.
them to the different locations here. And then from there I want to move those to a different location yet again. Now, have I
Ihre
got any
Befehle.
surplus armies I could potentially move around?
Bereit. Ihre Befehle.
Hold on.
Befehle.
That should be more than big enough to deal with that entire invasion.
Achtung.
Is that right? Yeah, probably.
Achtung.
If I take this entire group here,
Ihre Befehle. Bereit. Bereit zum Ausrücken.
so if I take that SS division,
Angetreten.
okay, I'll move that SS division firstly, of course, by rail to Brest.
Ausrücken.
And I'll do the same here with this set of units here.
Ausrücken.
I'll move them to Brest as well. And I'll get them ready to basically move into Guatemala to, of course, support the war effort there. Let's see what they can subsequently achieve there. It most definitely looks like Mexico will be losing this. Italy wants to help in our war efforts. Allies, okay. Okay, yeah, you can help. Can we do anything with these guys here? Okay. Let's go through all of these. The Spanish Empire, yes. Golly. That's a bit of a long list, but okay, that's fine.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Zuhören.
Right, can I put them all in a new theater here together?
Zuhören.
Probably.
Angetreten. Bereit.
Right, let's get Himmler in control of that. He's got a bit of learning to do anyway, so recovery rate, reinforcement rate. Let's work on that first, and then the rest will come, hopefully. Okay, let's get the clock to run here again. Okay, let's see what we can do here.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Really?
Ausrücken.
Okay. Okay.
Befehle. Achtung.
Well, let's get moving with these bits. Hold on.
Befehle. Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Okay. We're getting some of these to come over now.
Befehle.
Now I do need to basically start working at some point on, of course, improving
Angetreten. Zuhören.
my bits of... Sorry, why are they basically starting to cross? I'm not quite sure. Interesting.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Achtung.
Alright, let's make sure we basically get these troops over before this entire section starts collapsing. Are we allied with the Americans now? Really? Oh, the Commonwealth is involved in there. And the North Americans are involved in there. Interesting. And I guess that's only against Mexico at this point.
Ihre Befehle. Bereit.
Alright, let's get those last bits of troops over. Okay, so if I were to have a look at my naval forces here, do I need air force bits? Yeah, I can move some of my fighters over. My Africa Corps fighters here. Oops, that's the Sahara. I should really be moving them over to here. They should subsequently operate in the peninsula there. Alright, let's see when our troops start arriving here properly. Taking their time. Let's call this the American Theater. Come on, guys. American Theater. Perfect. Look at that here. Wow. British Honduras. Okay. Nice, we are reasserting our eastern claim. That's been done. Danzig HOI4. Well, I'm going to hold off on that for a little bit. Sicily, interesting. Do I really want to put that in Sicily? I'm not sure. Either way. We can of course go for the air innovation option here, which then allows me to do rocketry, etc. But can I do this one here already? Unlocks decisions. Belgium, North Frankrijk. Huh, interesting. Let's go for that one. Should be an interesting one to go for. 75 days on this one. The others are still slightly longer as well. Become owner and controller of Memel. Nice. So that little city there, or that state there, is now part of my terrain. Hold on, let's make sure I look at this from a land perspective. Recruitable population. Civilian population, interesting. That's quite a different picture, isn't it? Extensive conscription. Ah, okay, same goes here, basically. What are we looking at here? Yes, it's a smaller percentage, isn't it? It's 0.5 and it's an additional 2% that we're looking at here. We see a significant reduction on there as well. Okay. So how are we getting along here? Yes, troops are moving along there. I'm not going to do any of these. Propaganda can be done. We're not going to do any of this at the moment. I'm not going to do the Maginot Line and so forth. Lots of different paramilitary trainings I could stimulate. I'm not going to do that at the moment either. What do I need to control? I need to control Leningrad and Stalingrad for us to be able to proclaim the Greater German Reich. Okay, so be it. Looks like the fighting is going strong over here. The Hellenic Empire, really? Sorry, Hellenic Republic. Really? That's interesting to see. Oh well, let's see what we get down here. New troops to be available. Ah, a new tank division. Did we see any luck here with this? We're still progressing along that, it looks like. So the new... Hold on, this one here.
Zuhören.
So this one is going to join us in the armored division there.
Befehle. Alright.
Wow.
Alright.
Looks like our armored forces are growing quickly.
Achtung.
Bay of Bengal, okay. Reich, National Union of Greece, enemies, okay. I suspect I need to create a new division here, to be honest.
Angetreten.
So let's do that again within here.
Zuhören.
Okay, these are all going to be part of a new group.
Ihre Befehle. Befehle.
Let's put them under the same admiral or marshal, I should say. And we're going to basically allocate here a new armored officer. Let's push into there onto Athens. Let's make that executed as well. All 4 divisions should of course be able to move down there relatively quickly.
Bereit.
Okay, almost there. At least some of our troops should be landing shortly. Okay, British troops are landing here now. It's a bit of a push back and forth, isn't it? Right, what happened over
Bereit
with
zum
these guys
Ausrücken.
here? Did we make a landing or not? I think we're still in the midst of making the landing, isn't it?
Befehle.
Yeah, as you can see, they're still on the way, and it'll be a while before they actually do the landing
Alright.
here. Okay, these troops are just about to go ashore.
Achtung.
Okay, let's
Ausrücken.
get this done.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Alright, these troops of course should be able to support us here quite nicely.
Achtung. Ausrücken.
Let's get that done.
Angetreten. Bereit.
Okay. We're about to
Befehle.
land here, if I'm not mistaken. Which of course is nice to see. Alright, so
Angetreten.
the rest of these troops here
Angetreten.
should now be able to join me.
Zuhören. Ausrücken. Bereit.
Okay. Let's get some German territory here in our hands. Dakar, etc. Perfect. The Italians are helping out here as well.
Ihre Befehle. Befehle. Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Okay.
Bereit.
Let's make sure we push into this terrain here and go for Acapulco.
Greif weiter an.
Alright, 95. Yeah, we're progressing nicely. We do have some shortages of supplies, which is a bit peculiar. Probably because there's so many troops operating in that small terrain here. Just the infrastructure cannot support it, to be honest.
Los, los, los. Los, los, los. Zeigt es ihnen.
Alright, let's go for Acapulco as well with these troops here.
Ausrücken.
And even try to claim that territory there if we can. Why not?
Befehle? Zuhören! Angetreten! Ausrücken! Ausrücken! Angetreten! Ausrücken!
Okay.
Zuhören!
These other units to move around here as well.
Befehle?
These guys can move down here and help me out with this section here.
Zuhören! Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Nice. So these guys here can once again join me on the border here. Oops, hold on. I would really have to say that little section of border here.
Befehle!
Nice.
Zuhören!
So these troops should of course be able to push
Ausrücken!
into there. And by doing that they should be able to cut off the peninsula here.
Bereit! Bereit!
Cool. What do I want to do about the Netherlands? They don't look to be the happiest bunnies, do they? Do I want to justify a war against them? I could as well do. Unless I can somehow persuade them to join the faction, which seems actually not that unlikely. Let's see what I can do to improve my relations with them. Of course, I do have a chance to improve relations with some of these guys here as well. Okay, Panama, what about these guys here? Are they likely to be able to join my faction? Not really unlikely, but at the same time, they are not at war, are they? Whereas these guys... Okay, what's the likelihood of them joining? I can try, I can aim for it. These guys would be more likely to join me than the others. But, let's see. Let's see what we can do. Reich, the German Reich here.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Okay, happens.
Angetreten! Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Okay. Hold on, come on.
Ihre Befehle!
Okay, that's the German Reich here.
Befehle! Ihre Befehle!
Pakistan has capitulated. Okay, that's fine.
Angetreten! Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Okay, why is that not possible? Ah, because we're out of fuel. We don't have enough fuel.
Ihre Befehle!
Okay, that's fine. So in reality we need to boost our port of Dakar here, it looks like. To really make sure we can actually support all of this.
Bereit.
Ooh, interesting. So that's the new division I'm gonna get ready. How many have I got here that are ready to be deployed, so to speak? Looks to be a
Ihre
fairly
Befehle.
decent number. 29.
Zuhören.
Should I put it underneath the western? Yeah, probably underneath the western one.
Achtung.
And this is really going to be set to, of course, guard the home territories. With really the intent here being to reduce the outlying parties from trying to rebel so much. That's really my main focus here, so to speak. Is that going to be enough for now? I think so. Let them do that. And of course they're going to get a general assigned to them. Let's take the Maximilian Weiss.
Ihre Befehle. Achtung.
Okay. There's not much mad left in Mexico, to be honest, is there?
Bereit.
88%. Yeah, okay, we are suffering here from attrition, which is a bit of a pity, to be honest.
Ihre Befehle.
I'm pretty sure I set these kind of orders earlier, but I guess for some reason they were lost in
Weiter,
translation.
weiter.
Maybe,
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
possibly.
Ausrücken.
Quite possibly, it looks like. Anyways, our planes are operating here quite nicely. We're having lots of success, it looks like. We just don't have enough supplies. That's one of the main concerns I've got here. Okay. Mr. Von Kuchler. Okay.
Zuhören.
Alright, let's keep on pushing into there. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on
Bereit zum
here.
Ausrücken. Angetreten. Befehle. Bereit zum Ausrücken.
The Japanese are over here. Interesting. That is really interesting, isn't it?
Bereit.
To see that.
Ausrücken.
More Free French troops are moving around there as well.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ihre Befehle.
Okay, so let's see. Still not entirely happy, it looks like.
Bereit. Ausrücken. Ihre Befehle.
Okay. Cool.
Achtung!
Yeah, what you should see here, that basically I've got aerial superiority here. It's not my airplanes, but it's, I guess, the British airplanes that are helping me out here. Okay, so that one's operating very nicely. The one is able to operate from here. Okay. So that interesting. That's really interesting, isn't it? So let's get that one to basically move down there. Okay. So for now we basically should have superiority here, most definitely.
Zeigt es ihnen! Befehle!
Okay, let's go and take that terrain here. Let's get Veracruz occupied as well. The Germans are heading here into
Angetreten!
this lower terrain here, it looks like.
Ausrücken!
Try to take hold of Freetown here.
Achtung!
As you will see, we're using all these troops here
Bereit!
quite diligently. Now, the British have taken that terrain already.
Ausrücken!
Interesting. Free France. Now that's interesting, isn't it? These guys here, are they part of my alliance? They are part of the Southern Commonwealth, it looks like. And they're at war with Japan as well, but they are actually also at war with Czechoslovakia and so forth. Okay, interesting. So can I get a non-aggression pact with them? I can probably do that. Cool. That is nice to see. What's happening here in the meantime?
Bereit zum Ausrücken! Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Okay. Let's keep an eye on what's going on here. Evolution, another 25 days to go on that, and this is another 20 days. So it'll be about the 22nd of November or thereabouts, maybe. Okay. 86, nice. Still operating in the Yucatan here. Just moving slightly forward, so at least they can still support us here.
Vorrücken!
The United States is going to be a big puppy, isn't it? And luckily these guys are part of my alliance. Does that not mean that... interestingly enough, I don't get any extra spy benefits yet. I thought if I was a master spy, I should get additional spies for additional members of my faction, but I don't see that happening, which shouldn't. So both the Soviets as well as the Saudi Arabians have got some work that we're doing there. That's fine. Let's get the naval department up and running. We do have some free military factories available. That's always nice to see. So I've got lots of planes under construction at the moment, as you can see. We're doing some upgrades on 7 more planes. We're doing a heck of a lot of stuff here, as you can see. We only need a little bit more for reinforcements, it looks like here. Artillery we're doing some work with. Nice to see. As you can see, we got 18 factories up and running for this. There are 15 for that. Let's bring that up to 20. As you can see, we're working on some of these bits here. We're working on more military factories here. A fairly large number of military factories, as you can see. Okay, let's keep an eye on what's going on here. As such.
Befehle. Angetreten.
All these are on the move, except for this one here, which is stationary here.
Ausrücken.
And will help support the onslaught there. Snow morale, we got some attrition happening here.
Achtung.
Look at this here carefully. We should see that he is, slowly progressing to the next level.
Befehle.
That used to be the Dutch army, the Dutch border army.
Ziel anvisiert.
But I swapped him out with one of the other ones.
Bereit.
Okay.
Bereit.
How are we doing here in terms of the justification? Still a heck of a lot of stuff we can do here, as you can see. Stability is something we could potentially work on. What's this going to do for me? Not that much. Weekly stability will go up quite nicely, isn't it? So that could potentially be quite beneficial. Let's do that for now. Yeah, it's going to drop my stability for a little while, but it will basically bring it up to a higher level than it was before. Should be an increase of 0.7 on there, and that's going to be for 120 days. Right, another 7 days to go on that.
Auf geht's!
Nice.
Ausrücken!
Now let's take a few of these here.
Auf geht's!
Let's go after that there.
Vorrücken!
Okay. Yeah, the general here will be doing quite nicely here as well. Saudi Arabia will be done really, really quickly, it looks like. Why don't I start working on the Turkish cipher in the meantime? Can I actually get the Turkish cipher? Yeah, it will just take me a bit of time to do, that's all.
Angetreten!
So let's go back to these bits here.
Unter Beschuss! Ihre Befehle? Ihre Befehle! Ausrücken! Ausrücken! Befehle!
Alright, last bits, and that should basically bring that all back to a nice conclusion. Look at Britain. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Can I justify a war? This should be a really, really quick one. Okay, nice.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Now, to be honest, I think what I need to do here is really basically take all of these back to one of the ports here.
Angetreten!
And do something similar here with this one here.
Ausrücken! Bereit zum Ausrücken! Ausrücken!
Nice. Right, I'll deal with that in just a second. Let's pause
Ihre
this. Let's
Befehle?
take... No, I don't want to move them there. Unless, of course, I'm looking at the wrong unit type.
Ihre Befehle?
Right, so all of this. I want to basically move this back up here, to be honest. Okay, once I moved it there, I can take it by rail again up to our own land, so to speak.
Zuhören!
Okay. Yes, I need to choose a new one up here. Air innovation, of course, is a really, really interesting one to get. Anti-Soviet pact. Can go for that, but what's it gonna be doing in terms of benefits for me? Not quite sure. Danzig for Slovakia, Danzig war. What's this gonna do for me? I gain cores on those. Okay, so what is the key things I need to have? Any other country? Gains core on Danzig, loses claim on Poznan, Katowice, okay. Alright, that's not going to happen. Around the Maginot line, that's not going to happen, so I bypassed these already. These... Not quite sure what the benefit of that would be. Fate of Yugoslavia I cannot do. Fate of Greece I cannot do. This one will basically go to Sicily. Alright, let's go for the air innovation one here then.
Los, los, los! Ihre Befehle! Ausrücken!
Okay.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ausrücken. Unter Beschuss.
Okay. Interesting. So we've got still a recruitable population of 1.25 here, it says.
Bereit.
The further I can expand that, the better. What kind of relationship have we got with these guys here? Ah, that's Mexico. Okay, these guys here, they are us. They are guaranteed independence with loads of countries. They are currently allied with the Canadians, Honduras, as well as the Philippines. Okay.
Befehle.
The Netherlands. Is improving relationships with Germany, really? Really? I thought I was justifying a war goal against them. Shall we go for Friesland? Well, it's going to be a long one every time, isn't it? Ah, a Focke-Wulf just finished. Nice. Details. Nice. Really, really nice to see that. There is this scout plane here. I don't think I've done anything with the scout plane as of yet. See, in terms of production, we've got an outdated model here now, and of course you can go for the Focke-Wulf itself, but I think I want to boost that, or basically improve upon it, so to speak. It requires rubber and it requires aluminum, as we can see. I don't think it's much different from what we got at the moment. Let's work on the reliability first off. Let's work on the range. Nice. That's the Focke-Wulf 198. Okay, nice. Okay, perfect.
Befehle. Befehle.
Now we do have this little army here that I actually haven't set any orders to yet. What's happened to my justification? It'll be done on the 28th. Okay, interesting.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Angetreten.
All right, let's keep that going. So what we're going to do now is we're going to basically declare war here. All right, so take claimed states. On declaring against Poland, we lose anti-Comintern Pact signatory. So, sorry, are they a comment? So Poland loses that. So their opinion of us will drop. Lose anti... Soviet Pact signatory, okay. Remove national spirit, anti-Soviet pact from Poland, okay. Okay. Now if I look at these individual armies here, I should of course be able to see exactly where they are at the moment. Okay.
Ihre Befehle. Ausrücken.
I kind of want to cut off the Russians from being able to push into there too easily.
Ausrücken. Bereit zum Ausrücken. Vorwärts, Männer. Achtung. Ausrücken. Befehle. Vorwärts, Männer. Angetreten.
Okay.
Ihre Befehle.
How can I make them more aggressive?
Los, los, los! Auf geht's!
Okay.
Angetreten. Angetreten. Ausrücken.
Interesting, of course.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
If only we could figure out exactly every little bit, every nuance here.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Achtung. Ihre Befehle.
Okay, let's do this.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Befehle.
Hold on, these guys are... I'm not sure, are they an ally of Poland? They're not at war with me. Are they? Interestingly enough, they are not. Okay, I'm gonna move that over as you can see.
Alright.
Still got these troops down here, which we're gonna move up here to southern Spain. Really? Do you really want to take it there? So these guys are now not against us, which is good.
Zuhören.
Otherwise wouldn't leave much of them.
Ihre Befehle. Ihre Befehle. Bereit.
Okay, let's deal with them here. They're still fighting the Russians as well.
Achtung. Zuhören.
Some of this makes so little sense, really.
Weiter, weiter. Suchen Deckung.
Okay,
Greift weiter an. Unter Beschuss. Los, ausrücken. anvisiert. Ziel anvisiert. Halt!
Okay.
Ausrücken!
Let's do this in such a way that we basically make sure we get enough support on the relevant borders.
Angetreten!
Right, the unit became available here, which is great. We'll assign these again to that big group that we basically set up earlier.
Achtung!
Should still be able to report into, of course, the same admiral, or sorry, marshal, field marshal.
Angetreten!
Is that going down? Yes, it does seem to be going down. Not by a really big amount, but
Achtung!
yeah, we do see, of course, a shift occurring in there. Okay. Let's keep on pushing here. Probably want to move these here and then operate in that region there. If I pick these units here, I should of course be able to move these. Right, let's have a look. What else can we do here with our submarines? Let's evolve this. Another 5 days to go there. That's going to be a while longer yet. That's fine.
Vorrücken! Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Okay, once we've done this, we should of course be able to push into there.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Okay,
Auf geht's!
nice to be able to push into there ourselves.
Zeigt es ihnen! Bereit!
We're making some progress here. It's just taken a little bit longer than I thought it would, but that's fine.
Ihre Befehle? Ausrücken!
Krakow.
Angetreten! Angetreten! Los, los, los!
Let's try at least to grab as much of that territory here as we can before, of course, the Russians do.
Bereit! Ausrücken!
Full of Warsaw.
Auf geht's!
They've taken ownership
Weiter,
already.
weiter!
Ah, well.
Zuhören! Achtung!
We're trying to cut army divisions off.
Ihre Befehle? Ausrücken!
Okay.
Bereit zum Ausrücken! Bereit
Let's see
zum
what we're doing
Ausrücken!
here, actually, because I didn't really follow up on this for a little
Los,
while.
ausrücken! Angetreten! Ihre Befehle? Achtung! Zuhören!
Alright, that seems like a little enclave almost. West Indian Ocean, interesting. Okay. Ah, we got more factories at my disposal. Even better. It looks like it to be 3 even at this point. Bring that up to 20. Let's bring this up to nice 15. 30 there. Let's have a quick look at what we got here. So we got a couple of damaged factories. I can deal with all of that, of course.
Angetreten!
Let's keep on supporting that march here. Okay, hunt and destroy we finished. We can subsequently go for the next one, combat unit destruction. So it's mutually exclusive with the other one, that's fine. Air support becomes more agile. Nice to see that's 18 days and that's going to be far, far longer, as you can see still.
Ausrücken!
Alright.
Greift weiter an!
Is that really that which is necessary? I'm not sure. But okay.
Zuhören!
Let's see how much of that territory we can lay claim to. Danzig is trying to hold out.
Bereit zum Ausrücken! Angetreten!
It looks like some of these borders are really, really shifting, isn't it?
Achtung! Befehle! Bereit zum Ausrücken! Unter Beschuss!
Okay.
Befehle! Ausrücken!
Cool. Let's try to widen that a little bit further.
Zeigt es ihnen! Bereit zum Ausrücken! Zuhören!
And then we're going to try to push into there as well.
Weiter, weiter!
Nice. Warsaw is ours and it's going to stay ours for a little while longer. Let's have a final look at Mexico here. And I do think I need to call it a day shortly.
Ihre
To be honest.
Befehle! Achtung! Ausrücken! Ausrücken!
That's fine. We're going to push into there. Maybe into Mexico City itself.
Zuhören! Zeigt es ihnen!
Ah,
Zuhören!
we did defeat them there. That's nice to see.
Achtung!
Guerrilla fighting here, and this
Angetreten.
gentleman here has done what? Winter expert. Oh well, why not?
Bereit. Zuhören.
Let's move this one up here.
Ausrücken.
Okay, so that one needs to move to the coast. Is that right? Oh no, I can ship it over there already, it looks like as well.
Bereit.
So all of those are here. That's a total of 17, and that's indeed the correct number. Nice.
Bereit.
Right, we're going to transport this by road again.
Ausrücken.
Interesting, isn't it? Hold on.
Zuhören.
So let's get rid of that border protection there. What we're actually going to do is we're going to say we're going to move from there to there. Let's move those ships over. Oh, hold on. Where have I got my paratroopers? They are still down here. Why are they still down here? Let's move those over to there.
Zuhören.
That one I should be able to move up to there.
Ausrücken.
And these I hope to be able to move over to there as well. Got 4 of them by now. Anyways, guys, it's getting to be a really, really lengthy episode. The German Reich here is expanding into Africa. Tiny little bit of Africa here, to be honest. We've done some work here in expanding Guatemala. We're still working on that further. But yeah, next episode we'll carry on with that. As you can see, we've basically done a bit of work here on technology. And of course, again, we're going to carry on with that in the future. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, take care. Bye-bye.